Okay, as you can see, this is coming in from BERA chain. So BERA chain, as you know, that they are finally live on the mainnet. So we've been transacting on BERA chain since last year alone. Okay, they have 140 over million funding by VC. All right, and their pre-launch is like $11 or $12, right? All-time high, it went up to about $15. So if you have been doing this testnet, I believe you should qualify, and then you might want to check and claim your airdrop, okay, for BERA chain. So yeah, for those of you who have also bought your NFT, BERA NFT, I think you also qualified a lot of this. So they have already moved to their own chain, which is BERA Scam, okay, right? So yeah, congratulations once again for you guys who have been, doing this, okay, all right. So it also taken me by surprise, okay, for BERA chain, even though there is a lot of hype, and I believe also because, like I say, we cannot be farming everything, okay, even though the funding is a lot, but I feel that dilution, okay, based on my perspective, where I feel that I do not want to do it, so I don't do. But again, like I said, so kudos to those guys, and for those of you who persevere and done this, then congratulations, right? So yeah, once again on BERA chain, and then on next, we can see here coming in from Story Protocol. Story Protocol have been heavily active on the testnet, very similar to BERA chain in terms of funding, 134 million, okay, slightly less than 10 million difference, which I believe most likely Story might be able to compete with BERA chain launch. So they have the 1B supply. Okay, so the tokenomics have already been announced. Okay, just to let you know, and also, of course, the pre-market for Story Protocol, the ticker sign is IP, have just launched on Bybit, right? So the current price is about $3.10. So this is the current pre-market price. So with a initial unlock of 25%, then 10% supply will go to the airdrop farmers, which is, I believe, very, very good in their tokenomics. And the best part is no gas fees required to claim the drop, which is very, very good as well. So I think this could be one of the biggest hype. Why? It's because of IP, intellectual property. Because I haven't even seen any IP project have integrated, okay, in any sort of blockchain, and especially coming in from NFTs as well. So once this IP launch, Story Protocol launch, I believe this is going to be another massive movement. Okay, so not only on the blockchain perspective, but I believe it will also probably have a huge influence on other areas as well. So I think this is going to be a huge move for Story Protocol. 10% is very huge. And I believe with that kind of high conviction that they can be able to outperform against BERA chain. Okay, because the way that they move, the way that they set up the testnet, okay, from the starting till the end, it is very huge. And then of course they launched the Binance wallet campaign as well, right? For those of you guys who have been transacting on the Binance Quest, okay, from Quest 1 to Quest 5, I think most likely will be ending on 10th of February. Okay, so you might want to do it if you are free, because it's absolutely free, no charges at all. Okay, it's on your Binance wallet. You might want to do it and try to get some IP tokens. So yeah, I think this is just a start, and this is going to be a beginning for IP protocol, Story Protocol. Okay, so I think this is going to cook a lot, huge, okay, if you have been doing this testnet. Okay, and then the price can range from $3 to $12, right? So the pre-market is already $3. So I think this is a base price. So let's see what is the allocation. So if the allocation is like 4-figure or IP, I think this is going to cook. And if the if the price can able to go somewhere like BERA chain's launch at a peak of $15, that is absolutely huge. Okay, if you're able to go at $15 or maybe $10 as well, it's huge. Okay, for Story Protocol. Okay, and then moving on next. Okay, you can see here coming from Solayer. So as you know that Solayer, I think we did last year, we staked our token, our Solana to be staked on Solayer, and we have also dedicated to validators like Sonic, right? That's when we get another additional allocation on Sonic. But here we can see Solayer have finally launched their TGE. Okay, TGE and claim will be announced very soon. So what you're gonna expect for these few days is that the allocation checker will be happening on the 10th of February. And then the TGE and claim will be on the next day itself, which is 11. Very, very soon, another 2 days, right? 48 hours, they're gonna launch. So I think this will definitely boost the momentum on the crypto market as well. And then on the Solana community as well. So Solayer community sale price was 35 cents. I'm expecting the listing price to be around $1. That is the expectation here. So yeah, you can see here Solayer Genesis drop timeline. So the portal, you can see here checker 7. Okay, eligible checker, allocation checker on 10. Okay, 7 and 10, and then TGE is on the 11 and claiming. All right, so yeah, I think this is good. Okay, for those of you who have mistake and of course delegate as well, will be added advantage, but I'm not sure what is the requirement, because I think some people will just take one Solana and then that's it. Okay, so we don't know what is the criteria of Solayer, because at the moment for Solayer, I do not see any funding disclosed. Okay, so that could be another take here. Then moving on next, you can see here coming in from game 7 down. So the tracker is live now. You can be able to check your allocation. So yeah, congratulations for you guys who have been doing this for game 7. Okay, so you can check here and then you can claim and stake one. All right, and then moving on next, okay, coming in from Opensea NFT platform. So if you have held the Genesis NFT, right? Okay, on the 26th of Jan, okay, you might be eligible, okay, but for the Opensea to private beta. Okay, so snapshot has been completed. Okay, you look here, eligible wallets around 49.7K. Okay. All right, so I don't think this is the airdrop, but it's just the invitation for season 2. So not sure what is this all about. Okay. So yeah, I think if you have been OpenSea, been trading and actively buying and selling NFTs, then you might want to take note of this. And then next, you can see here coming in from Henlo. So again, Henlo, okay, I think this is coming in from the Cosmos ecosystem. Okay, all right, you might want to check. Then you might want to enter your address. Okay, so yeah, in order for you to check, so you might want to check on your allocation. I think this is going to be another dust drop again. Okay, so yeah, another dust drop from Cosmos. So I think people are getting fed up and getting tired of staking their tokens through the validator. Okay, and then what's more, by unstaking itself will take about 14 to 21 days, okay, which is very, very long. Okay, so yeah, and then last but not least here, we can see coming in, these are the airdrops that you may miss, right? So you might want to check it out. So like BERA chain, I already mentioned. And then Million, the airdrop tracker have been closed. Okay, if you have been transacting on Million, okay, so you should at least qualify for Million drop. And then Story Protocol, Binance, Quest Live, you might want to do, I mentioned, ends on February the 10th. And then Linera, okay, I think they have about 14 million funding by VC. Also, I've been actively doing as well. You might want to complete the quest on 𝗀𝘃. For now, it's only 𝗀𝘃. Solayer, okay, so 12% allocated for airdrops, which is very good. And then, of course, Sodium. Like I said, for Sodium, I not really believe the hype, because again, the funding from VC on, you do not know whether the funding has been disclosed or not. So therefore I totally skip after the testnet, okay, because they are not disclosing how much they are funding, funders or the VCs are backing this project. So we don't know. So that's my take here for this project, right? If you don't disclose how much you're funding, then what's the point? Am I going to waste my time to do it and then risking my time and effort, knowingly that when there's no funding, I might maybe or not get the airdrop, right? Or probably might get disappointed by end of the TGE, right? So if you feel that you want to do it, you can do. Okay, you just want to do transact, you want to do on the mainnet. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all I have for this week.